Hey everyone, Dan here. Before we get into it, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like and subscribe button. And keep in mind that these are my own thoughts, opinions, and ideas. These are not meant to be, nor should you take them as investment or trading advice in any way, shape, or form. Do your own due diligence, put in the work for yourself, and make your decisions based on that. Enjoy. All right, folks, here we are on Tuesday, February 20th. We're going to take a look at Lucid today. So with earnings coming up, I thought we'd come in and see, depending on if it booms or busts, where it may catch some support or resistance, what levels we might watch it go through in either direction. And I will preface this all by saying stocks can move sideways on earnings. So don't forget, we're going to talk about a lot of ups and downs here, a lot of levels stretched pretty far away percentage-wise, but that said, it can go sideways, so just keep that in mind. All right, so brief recap. Downtrend support, this pretty intense sell-off that just lasted red day after red day after red day, bringing it from the mid-4s, or I guess if we start up here, bringing it from the low 5s all the way down to about half that, 254, before it finally broke through that downtrend resistance and has continued to try to push, and now situated in the mid-3s. So the nearest in levels that I have on the Webull chart here, to the upside, 377, 397, 412, 422, and then 452. To the downside, if it does sort of get pushed down, 352, 338, 327, 311. If it dips below that, we'll see. I don't want to clutter it up too much. I would say right about here, 287 or so will be another possible level down if things do turn that way. If it does get some real gusto and gas in the tank above that 450 level, basically $5 and then 547 are the next levels up that I have on the chart. So we'll see where this all wants to shake out, especially because this has been the story of Lucid. And so it's been quite beaten down, and I guess I start to wonder at what point do they release earnings and folks kind of think this extreme sell-off, this extreme depletion in per share price is overdone, and that they feel confident to buy in. I don't know that will be this time around. Or any time around in the near future. But I do start to wonder, same as I would wonder with a stock that runs up a bunch before earnings, or even for several months into earnings, I start to wonder how much is good news or even just sort of flat news priced in. So it's sort of the opposite here. Now on the Thinkorswim side of things, we do see there was this trigger and fire here that brought the stock down out of the lower bound of the channel. It's been able to work itself back in. Still relatively compressed channel here. It's not getting, hugely wide and sort of encompassing of a ton of volatility. So I'm interested to see if there's another gear that it's able to hit. If it does get a big reaction, one way or the other, up or down. If it does get a big one, it could certainly escape this channel pretty quickly because, like I said, it is relatively compressed. Now, I did bring in these ATR levels as well, and these are the February ones right here. To the upside, this would be potential resistance, 452, and then stretching up to 823, and then to the downside, potential support around 224. And then it brings it all the way down to 0, which is weird. But in any case, sort of not a ton of momentum gearing up in either direction. On the histogram, which is sort of maybe indicative of folks kind of waiting to see. Again, stock's been so distressed, has lost so much per share price. Maybe folks are feeling like I'm a little too hesitant to buy into it, or I'm going to kind of wait and see what the actual report says, see if folks kind of feel like this is overdone and make a decision then. But, so slight bullish pressure on the histogram, but again, relatively plateaued and flat as we are getting nearer and nearer to the earnings release itself. All right, folks, I hope that your trading week is off to a good start. And as always, I appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next video.